Welcome to BSIA edition of The Voice, our podcast. I am delighted to welcome today Sarah Cork of Milieu Associates, who have just joined us as an affinity partner for the BSIA. Welcome, Sarah.
Thank you.
Tell us about yourself. Give us an introduction.
I've been around in the security industry for about 30 years at variable different roles, probably starting coming as a data analyst back in the day when I worked for Safeway. And that's how I really got into security by complete accident. There was a job opportunity to work with the team there. And then I've come across loads of different roles, as in loss prevention, foreclosed accessories. I've been at M Brown, Wolsey UK, which is a merchant, and then found myself in the carrier industry for Yodel as head of security there, before coming to the darker side, to the supplier side, which some of you may not think it's the darker side. But where then I've really sort of enriched my career from having the knowledge of being a client and coming to the other side and then understanding the client needs and requirements and really flourishing in this area. And recently born Milieu Associates.
Fantastic. And what have been your challenges during your very, very long career in the sector? What have you found have been challenges that you've come up against?
So I think it's opportunities. Challenges are day-to-day things that you come across, but everything I've taken has been an opportunity. Because as something happens or something evolves or a new crime comes to the scene, it's very easy then to take that as an opportunity, work it through, understand what the problem's been, but then make sure there's mitigation in place for in the future, that you actually then don't have that repeat of coming through. My career's thrived in security. I've absolutely loved working in security. I've had such a positive response and an amazing network that have seen me guide to where I am today.
That's brilliant to hear, because there's quite often a bit of a stigma about women working in the security sector, as we both well know, doing all the work that we do with the Women's Network. A lot of women view it as not necessarily a welcoming environment for women to flourish and grow, but you've obviously not encountered that and find it a very welcoming environment to work in.
I think it's been an absolute opportunity to thrive, and I know that we're the minority within the security industry, but actually there's a lot of supportive men who have coached, guided me and got me the career where I am today. I reference my network, that is heavily men in this industry. And I think there's a lot of men who are supportive of women, who want to see us really do well. And I think there's a lot of encouragement now in the industry for women and to be able to thrive within the industry. And opportunity-wise, I think there's so much opportunity. Coming in as a frontline officer or working your way through the different realms of security. But there's definitely more C-suite opportunities now for women, which is delightful.
That is really good news. Very encouraging to know as well. So tell us about Milieu, exciting new adventure, which you launched back in the spring this year.
Yeah.
Tell us all about it. What do you do?
So Milieu was born for the need for really small to medium businesses where there's a gap of they're working in the business and not for the business, and actually to have someone just guide you through strategically of what that future could look like. So your 1 year, 5 year and 10 year plan. Businesses need to start to look at the future and decide where they want to be in 10 years, not actually looking at today and managing today's challenges. So a lot of my role now is either chairing their boards, being a non-exec director for them, or working on their strategic plan, or supporting them on their learning and development journey. But if you nurture your people and really look after your people, that organically your business will grow. And it's about making sure that you've got a robust presence in place for your employees to make sure that they thrive within their business, and then you will organically grow your business.
That's brilliant stuff. So what's next for Milieu?
Well, so for Milieu, I'm delighted to be an affinity partner, and actually for the BSIA members, this means that they get a discount as well, which is a great opportunity for them. And actually that could be an opportunity for them where they don't have somebody in their board necessarily for either ESG, and they may need that additional support. So they can now get that through the BSIA Affinity Partnership as well. What's next for Milieu? We've gone from strength to strength from enhancing the business in June. Absolutely delighted to be working with so many different customers, and actually that comes across litigation, it comes across mediation, technology companies, security companies. So we've got a real array of nice businesses, and no day's the same. Actually everyone's looking for something different. But what I would say about growth strategy is it doesn't matter what the name or the business is, growth strategy is exactly the same. And if you really nurture your people and look after your people and find a place where those people can thrive within your business, you will naturally see things grow. But you need to have that strategically planned on a page.
Brilliant stuff. Well, thank you for joining us, Sarah. It's brilliant to have Milieu and yourself on board with the BSIA as an affinity partner. Really looking forward to working with you, and thank you for joining us.
You're welcome. Thank you.